Good morning, everyone. It is a bright and sunny day, as you can see, and I am outside, and I actually brought my coffee outside because I am going to be getting to work out here. And yeah, we woke up to 46 degrees. But I can tell right now that probably in about another hour I'm going to have to go in and change my shirt because this is just going to be way too hot. Because it is really warming up nicely. Anyways, I hope that you will want to stick around for a little bit of my day. And yeah, you know the drill. I'll talk to all of you in just a little while. You'll have to forgive me if I look like something the cat dragged in. That was an expression my mother always used. It's quite fitting, actually, sometimes. But it has really warmed up. And yeah, I changed my shirt and I'm still really warm. The sun just bakes down on you, you know, but it's a beautiful, glorious day. The skies are just so blue and lovely. And I did get quite a bit accomplished. I mean, there's still a lot more to do, but I'll show you what I did finish. But these are the whiskey barrel planters that I purchased. And so I went ahead and I put these flowers in here. I decided I was going to put the rain gauge into this barrel also. And then as you can see in the barrel in the back there, that little pig, it says, "Enjoy each day." A friend of mine gave me that years ago. I thought he was kind of cute. Anyways, I'm really happy with the way they turned out. And the other thing that I've been doing is I have been potting some of the flowers that I purchased. And I've been working on filling up those large pots with fresh dirt. So yeah, I gotta tell you though, this little gorilla wagon has been a godsend. I'm so happy that I bought it. This has probably gotta be the best purchase that I have made as a way to help me make things easier out here in years. And so I would encourage anybody that's got a, you know, like we have the pile of mulch, we have the pile of dirt, and yeah, a wheelbarrow for my husband works really well. But for me, this wagon, because it's able to dump, and oh, it's just so nice. Anyways, that's what I'm up to. I'm going to go in the house actually right now and get myself a little bit of lunch and get something cold to drink. And I will talk to all of you in just a little while. For today's devotion, we will be reading from Jeremiah chapter 18, verses 1 to 4. The word which came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, "Arise and go down to the potter's house, and there I will announce my words to you." Then I went down to the potter's house, and there he was, making something on the wheel. But the vessel that he was making of clay was spoiled in the hand of the potter. So he remade it into another vessel as it pleased the potter to make. Adelaide Pollard was a depressed and discouraged Christian. Her heart's desire was to serve the Lord in Africa, ministering and teaching the gospel of Christ to those who had never heard it. But just as her dream was about to be realized, she received word that her financial support had not been provided. Now this 40-year-old single woman who had experienced a lifelong stream of disappointments feared she would never accomplish something meaningful for the Lord. It was at a prayer meeting that she sat down next to an elderly woman whom she had never seen before. And Adelaide sat silently when the elderly woman prayed, Lord, it really does not matter just what you do with us. Have your way with our lives. It was these words that burned in her mind as she realized that her whole life had been spent pursuing her own goals, doing what she wanted to do for God, taking little time to seek what God might have her do. And then she opened her Bible to the Old Testament book of Jeremiah and read the first 4 verses, which is our scripture passage today. In these verses, she saw herself as a defective pot, needing to be broken and reformed by the master potter after his will. And it was then that she composed all 4 verses of the hymn, Have Thine Own Way, Lord. And I want to read to you just a couple of those verses. Have thine own way, Lord. Thou art the potter, I am the clay. Mold me and make me after thy will, while I am waiting, yielded and still. Have thine own way, Lord. Have thine own way. Hold o'er my being absolute sway. Fill with thy spirit, till all shall see Christ only, always living in me. You see, God is ever looking for broken vessels. Christ doesn't need whole vessels. He needs broken vessels. This is because only broken vessels can be channels of living water. Whole vessels can only be cisterns of dead water. Only a broken vessel will Christ have a way to live out from us. It isn't our kindness, our good deeds, or our morality that can represent Christ. Only Christ himself can represent Christ. Nothing that we have, even if it's good, can represent Christ. And with that, I want to remind you, life happens. Let's enjoy it. And the progress of a Christian's spiritual life does not depend on how much he has changed. Rather, it depends on how much he has been broken and to what stature Christ has grown in him. In other words, the growth of a Christian hinges on his being broken and Christ's increasing in him. God bless, and I will talk to you tomorrow.